It's a rivalry that defines the sport. One that everyone points to and asks what makes a good or classic rivalry in college football. The Scarlet and Gray against the Maize and Blue. Two diametrically opposed programs who will meet again to continue a rivalry that has had everything from Heisman statements to pepper spray at midfield. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Kane. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
That's a great job getting the first down by that guy. He's weapon. He's got the speed. He's got everything you look for in a wide receiver. And it's funny, you think about Ohio State football. Back in the day, Woody...
Deep shot for the end zone. And the ball was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out.
You don't see a lot of OPI, but on that play, the offensive player just way too handsy. He's grabbing, he's working his hands way too much, and it was an easy call for the referees.
Looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, it was a... It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It's good. And with that... Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. After the... pickup. They come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
Could this guy be the next receiver to bring home a Heisman Trophy? He's got everything you look for in a game changer.
Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He's no stranger to the end zone. His 50th career touchdown grab.
Doesn't matter who's calling plays. Doesn't matter who the quarterback is. You throw this guy's direction if you want to win games. He is a difference maker. He's one of the best in the nation. 50 touchdown catches is incredible.
That's just incredible. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. From deep in their own territory, looking to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On the ground, it's Delgado. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? This crowd with a bolt of energy on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Wells. Lots of running room. They get him out of bounds and maybe save a score. He gets it to the 49-yard line.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. Come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you've got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
That's a really nice throw. And you think about being the starting quarterback at The Ohio State University with all the great players they've had here recently, what this offense expects from you. This is explosive passing attack. You've seen that now in recent years. They push the ball vertically down the field. This guy has this skill set. That's why he's out there on the field right now. He allows this offense to really go, and he's playing at a high level.
Now, anytime the ball goes in the air towards him, I feel like it's his. Like, there are no 50-50 balls. He just makes plays, game after game, play after play, and you see him featured in this offense for a reason. He's one of the best in the country, not just at the wide receiver position, period. This guy's in the Heisman Trophy conversation as a receiver.
Trying to set up the screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
The Buckeyes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They're backed up. And 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Kane. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on.
He might want another play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Turning it on. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
This guy just gives you that. He's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. He goes down. But what a play to get the football back. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They got plenty done through the air in the 1st half, and we'll see if they even need to look. Oh, he wants it all. Makes the grab on the right. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. Pulls it in. It's Cade. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That fumble impressed. Torrey just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are...
He's going for the big play. Brings it in down the left side. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Makes the grab outside. It's Cade. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. He wants to change this route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it. It's Cade. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Going for it all. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Ohio State is dotting Michigan's eye as the Buckeyes are firmly in control.
And Ohio State, they've let a few get away from their...
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Back to the ground game on the left. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done.
Just enough time for one more snap before the... Looking downfield on 1st down. Sends it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a look at the national rankings. Back to the air on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's well. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. Time to take a shot. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown. State. They're now in really... The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room.
Oh, he's got some space. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown. Looking to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here. Second down. Looking to fire. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
It's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them?
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They stretched this lead here in the fourth, and now they're closing in on their 9th win of the season.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. The game may be the best rivalry in college football, and this year, the Buckeyes will hold the bragging rights. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Football Playoffs set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy. College football playoff gets underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, and that's good coverage there. The Buckeyes offense will get the first swing today. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Delgado. Breaks into the clear. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's Delgado. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. Offense keeps moving. Completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They get him down to a big gainer to the 42.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes some.
The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. He hands it off from the gun. First down and more. He's still running. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they claim the lead in this. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver. Ultimately, incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, he dropped. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught inside the end zone and still running. He's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go. Make plays.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. That's reeled in. It's Wells. Breaks loose at the 45. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up for the first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense creating an for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least under.
The pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. He figures it out. It's a sack for the defense.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Oh, and he missed it. The kick. Good. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. First down, looking to throw the ball. And looking for a big play here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations, and they're easy completions for the quarterback.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just...
They'll take a deep shot here. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. seconds remaining here in the first half. It'll be 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Great pursuit by the defense. That dropped him for a loss that time. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Caught behind the line. It's Delgado. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Didn't expect to lose 4 on the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not a great return, but... Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. We come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's another deep shot. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. There's the handoff. Nowhere to go in this one. That's the end of 3, the final quarter coming up. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadline, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Heading to the 4th quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space. The right read and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it from 47 yards. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Makes the grab. It's Wells. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yards on the play.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. By the entire crew. Good execution by this offense.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back.
Here he goes. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. This is crucial. Defense needing a... On 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Touchdown, Ohio State. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can...
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Leaning on the run game here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Takes the toss and heads left. That run moves the ball across the 40. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. He tackled him at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense comes on the field first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Look out, room to run here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. The gain moves the ball to a 34. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Wells. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
That's caught. It's Delgado. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it, first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. He'll take a deep shot here. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call? Looking for a deep completion. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
That was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw. Really, it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. It's a solid game to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. Walker, Ohio State has the lead here after one. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State. We'll see what the offense can do starting inside their own 20. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. This offense goes from being backed up into enemy territory with that one big play. Let's see what they can do now. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This quarterback on fire today.
That's what great teams do. A little bit.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. Now it's second down here. Looking for a receiver. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Delgado. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it, and no for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense is moving into the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. The Buckeyes line up with a first and goal. Touchdown, Ohio. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The QB throws his third pick of the day. This should be the last play of the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The pass ball is incomplete. Took a deep shot on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kurt. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Pulls it in. It's Wells. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play call? Up big, fourth quarter, and taking shots downfield, looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, if you're going to give it.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. He keeps it on a design run. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he could not be stopped. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He breaks free. He's got enough for the first down and still going. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
speculation.
So the win streak continues for this team. Good job, Kirk, bouncing back. They're just getting stronger and stronger now.
You've seen their stock start to really rise, and these players seem to be buying in. Credit to the coaching staff for leading this streak and keeping this team together after that loss a few weeks back. You can tell this team is bought all the way in.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.